check 1222. All right, let's see. All right, so this is a story run. I'm taking notes along the way because I'm building out kind of a world Bible. This for my own personal records. I like to do this with games, so that's what we're doing. Let's look at a couple of things real quick. UI, and disable that. Grid. All right. So this is basically my first time playing this game. Basically. I'm farther than I ever was before, so I'm counting it as first time playthrough. I'm an absolute noob when it comes to this, so we're just kind of messing around with gameplay and kind of learning things as we go. Also, my keybinds are awful. I'm actually used to playing with controller most of the time. So we're figuring out the keybinds as we go. Again, this is not expert gameplay or anything. This is experiencing the story and taking notes and just having some fun with it. So we have ported into the quarry mill. We need to get over to the 1,000 logs. Going out west. Love the music in this area so far. The piano motifs giving they're really giving. Love them. Oh yeah, so we're just jumping right into the story dungeon. I remember now. We're looking for the Elder of the what are they called? Like the nymph people? The sylph, that's right. Ventured into the 1,000 Maws of Totorak. The Symph Elder is inside? You're sure of this? How in the 7 hells did he manage to sneak by? Gods strike me down, or a pure-blind fool. You must find the Sylph Elder before he falls prey to the fiends within. Entrance to Totorak is ordinarily restricted, but these are exceptional circumstances. Pray assemble a rescue party. Of course, we're going in with some NPCs, and let's do it. 1,000 Maws of Totorak. Waterstein note, first spear rifle, Totorak expedition notes, dangerous fauna encountered upon entering cave, culling as per mission parameters, expect to encounter more as we press deeper. So the Elder was being pursued by some Imperials and hopped in here. Now we gotta save him. By himself. Got pretty deep in here and past some mobs. Right, coming to our first boss of the dungeon here, the mini boss. The Girl O' Nine-Tails. Straightforward. Alright, another water-stained note. Expedition notes 2 engaged with a sizable fiend, succeeded in exterminating, but casualties mounting, must consider turning back if situation worsens. treasure chest. Ooh, some sludges. Whoops. I missed the door last time. Quickly. We have nope. No. No chests over there. gonna find his elder. That's it. Getting close, maybe. Getting more green. I got an achievement. I'm seeing a red circle. All signs looking good. Pointing toward the end here.
Darkness.
Elko Hitra Buglo Hans.
Yeah, we did kill the Freet earlier. And also we saw this guy in the flashback
Seastapon Rajyador.
with a countenance that bespeaks understanding.
Thagon Welrog.
An intriguing
Tosan
power.
Baiki.
I must needs choose my words with care. So we had it explained to us earlier that our ability to like see the history of a soul, or like the memory of a soul, we can relive their experiences. And it was called the Echo.
Mayhap I might if I deign to speak in my guest crude tongue. We meet at last.
We're gonna learn his name here. Finally.
I am Lahabrea of the Asians, servant to the one true God.
Yeah. La Habrea. Okay, so what is the Asians?
Yours is a most fantastical tale, truly absorbing. It is a tale to tell Eorzea's children before bedtime, and it will soon be dark, bringer of light.
The music here is so good, man.
The dark minions.
All that stands between this world and darkness is an irksome anomaly in the ether. The Echo.
So the Echo is keeping the darkness at bay somehow. It's like the dam holding the darkness back.
Yes, yours is a most fascinating tale. Alas, like all good tales, it must needs come to an end. But fear not.
Here, feel the presence of evil.
For the end of your tale is but the beginning of another. The tale of the crystal's demise.
Habrea of the Asians, servant to the country. I've never heard one. Faster weapon. How does this fleshy explosion. Long, just not difficult dungeon, but cool little piece of story. Any notes that I need to take? We know that the red masked man's name is La Brea now. Oh, is this going to be our elder man? It sure is. Better than before. Ah, Sinister One is gone. This one can leave this awful place. Did walking one vanquish the many-legged one? This one is grateful to walking one. This one is called Frixio, eldest of these ones of little solace. So the Sylph are like, how should I describe them? A flying race of plant beings who worship Ramu, right? Another epic here, dealing with Frixio. Assume when he is being chased. Alpha Squad reporting, sir. Nothing of note at Lark's call, sir. Understood. Return to Area 12. Damn it all. Where is that accursed icon hiding? An icon. Is that the first time I've heard that term in this game? Is that what they were called in 12? Niero Tolskeva. Nice name. No sign of our wizened friend? I'm afraid not, my lord. Shall I order that the search perimeter be expanded? Absolutely not. We risk alerting the Gridanians to our presence. His Excellency bid us avoid unnecessary confrontation. Loath though I am to admit it, I have found no evidence to suggest that Ramu will be gracing the mortal realm in the near future. Ramu. I ask you, what good is a god who does not grant one's wishes? Were I a sylph, I should strongly consider finding myself another idol. Which reminds me, what of the sylphs we captured? A handful of them seemed to be in reasonably good health when I last looked. Ah, apologies, my lord. I fear we may have been overzealous in our efforts to compel them to summon their icon. So, Ramu being an icon, which would match up with what icons were summons in, I think it was 12. Pretty sure. Really, Centurion, were you not aware that vegetables bruise easily? It is well that I did not entrust you with the important task of making my dinner. Well, mayhap it was a kindness. Better dead in truth than dead to one's own god, I suppose, if you believe in such a thing. Dawn is upon us. Make ready to withdraw. Useless. We're so close to completion, I can fair taste it, but at this rate. No, I must be patient. Our efforts will bear fruit in due time. What was it you always said? Ah, yes. Though it mean bringing down the very heavens, who shall challenge the limits of possibility if not we? In that alone were you right. Garland. But your star is long fallen, while mine doth begin to rise. And it shall burn so bright, that Lord von Belsar's ultimate weapon will seem a mere candle beside it. Ooh, and the Elder? Oh, and a couple of others? No, that's not the other. Yes. Neuraxia. Those walking ones did for Noxia. Those walking ones did for Noxia. This one is certain of it. This one fears that other taken ones also suffered the same fate. God dang, that is difficult to read. This one is convinced Walking ones have black hearts, seem only to harm these ones. Walking ones are not to be trusted. Now, Neuraxia, do not pass judgment too hastily. Not all walking ones are alike. Though there are evil ones among the walking ones, there are good ones also. And there's our echo about Frixio. Does walking one feel unwell? Explaining, hey, I can see into the past. This one would know what brings walking one to this place. Came to this one's rescue at Neuraxia's bidding, then this one owes walking one a debt of gratitude. Walking one has questions about Lord Ramu, then this one will provide answers. Yeah, I do want to know about Lord Ramu, but first, let these ones quit this lightless place. This one will return to Little Solace. When walking one is ready, please come and see this one. These ones may speak properly then. Well, alrighty. Where did it get his little bifocals? Then it is settled. Let this one accompany walking one outside. Well, alrighty. Off we go. Follow the lettuce head. Follow the romaine. Alright. Now we're out. We've got to report to Shkaran. Let's see. A little to the southwest. Quack. Why is the music here giving me like Traverse Town from KH1? Oh, you're back. Tell me the Sylph Elder as well. Thank the gods for that. I don't rightly know what to make of the rest of your tale, but I'm glad Frixio didn't come to any harm. Ah, but there I go tempting fate. Run over to Little Solace and secure us peace with the Sylphs before all else befalls us, eh? Rest assured, I'll send word to our friends of Charlian and the Twin Adder both. You've done Gridania a great service this day, lass, and earned yourself a place of honor here at the Druthers in doing so. Be sure to come by whenever you feel like a drop of wow, don't know what that is, firewater. Say, friend, there's something I'd like to ask you to see delivered to the Sylphs of Little Solace. This Azema rose oil. It's a gift to celebrate the safe return of their tribe's elder, and a token of Gridania's desire to unite. We're wanting to make peace with the Sylph. The wood is not what it once was. The calamity changed the elementals, weakened them. Until their strength is returned, we must lend them ours to keep the wood safe. But ours alone will not be enough. We must have the strength of the Sylphs as well. Alright, so we've got the calamity, right? So we know what that is. That is the... it was the end of 1.0, the beginning of Rome Reborn, the battle of that field that I can't remember the name of, when all of the grand companies came together to fight the Empire. That's when Bahamut came out of the moon and destroyed a bunch of stuff. So yeah, we know what the calamity is. So since that, it changed the elementals, it weakened them. Weakened the elementals. Interesting. Okay. So the elementals are protecting forest. Do they protect the forest? It seems like that. So are they like guardians or like wards? It feels like maybe it was more like a ward. Until their strength is returned, we must lend them ours to keep the woods safe. But the sylph's strength will help. Only by working together and fighting together will we survive together, and the 12s would with us. The gift I ask you to bear is a symbol of the hope that both Gordanian and sylph alike will live to see the light beyond this darkness. The 12s would. What a cool name, man. 12s would. Set up the little solace again. Which is to the... Oh wait, that's right. It's not here, is it? It's in the East Shroud. In the East Shroud. Can you take me? It will take me closer. Alright. So, from that last string of cutscenes, Naruto scale. The icons which seems to be suns, the animals? Is that just another name for animals? Straight north. We take the roads. The roads are safe. I always kind of like, even if it's not quite as efficient, I've always liked This is taking me the right way, right? I always like, yeah. I always like taking roads almost as like a roleplay decision. A lot of times. 'So have I not gotten that chocobo order? Or can they not take me through multiple screens? Because, yeah, like I've gotten this before. This border won't take me. Okay. Kills roleplay I want to do there of taking me from place to place. Alright, Alexia. A gift from Walking One Buscarin? A gift for these ones. Such a lovely scent. This one has never smelled anything like this before. Walking One Buscarin and Adventuring One are very kind. Know that this one is deeply grateful. Many Walking Ones are scary. Many Walking Ones utter many lies and much deception. But this one is moved. Let all these ones be friends forever. This one has been expecting Walking One. This one fetches Elder One. And here's the Elder One. This one is pleased to see Walking One again. Welcome to the home of these ones. Alright, tell me about Rami. We got our friends here from the Scions. Ah, there you are, Nia. We have just been hearing tell of your deeds of daring do. Well done. The Walking Ones who aided Neuraxia. This one is grateful. A pleasure to have been service. If you do not mind my asking, how did your misadventure come about? This one does not mind. The misadventures, as Walking One calls them, of this one began when Imperial Ones entered the wood. Fearing trouble, these ones decided to watch Imperial Ones closely. But these ones watched too closely, and Imperial Ones noticed and tried to catch these ones. Having nowhere else to hide, this one fled into Todorok. But that this one had not. In Todorok, a sinister one robed in black tried to feed this one to a many-legged one. A sinister one robed in black. Why do I have the feeling I should be more worried about that than I am? Elder Phrixia, we come to you as emissaries of the nation of Gridania. This missive bears the words of the Elder Seedseer. This one sees, so Walking Ones of Gridania are fearful of Lord Ramu. Plainly put, yes, your people summoned the Lord of Levin but once, yet that single occurrence occasioned great alarm. Okay, so is Ramu not one of the primals? Is he one of the elementals? It's also called the Lord of Levin. It's not as if the Gridanians dislike you or anything. Actually, it's just the opposite. They think of you as friends, and they don't want anything to get in the way of that. That's why the Elder Seed Seer wrote to you. This one well knows and respects Horned One Kamiesina. Be assured, like Walking Ones of Gridania, these ones have no desire for conflict. These ones resorted to summoning Lord Ramu to protect the wood from Imperial ones. This one counseled against doing so, but was not heeded. Against this one's wishes, Lord Ramu was summoned, and all these ones who took part became touched ones. When Ramu was summoned... These ones want so desperately to turn touched ones back to normal ones, but did not know how, and still do not know how. There's our boy, Ramu. Touched ones, meanwhile, wanted to turn these ones into touched ones, and did know how. So this one fled to Little Solace with all those ones who did not wish to be bound to Lord Ramu. But Walking Ones of Gridania need not fear touched ones or Lord Ramu. Unlike other primal ones, Lord Ramu is not callous and cruel, so he is a primal. So long as Walking Ones do not trespass on these ones' ancestral homeland, where touched ones reside, Walking Ones will not suffer thunderous judgment. But this one has spoken enough of touched ones. This one would speak instead of these ones. As this one said, these ones desire peace with Walking Ones of Gridania, and so these ones ask for a chance to set things right. By way of addendum, mortals who are tempered come to take the qualities embodied in the question. In the case of the sylphs, Ramu's influence has made them fiercely protective of their home. So tempered by a primal. That explains why they're so hostile toward trespassers. But what about abductions? A fine question, Ida. The abductions are, I believe, an expression of the tempered sylph's desire for reconciliation, another quality traditionally associated with Ramu. In the crudest manner imaginable, they seek to bring their fellows back into the fold, a timely reminder that the challenges posed by each primal are unique. Elder Frixio, we thank you for making your will known to us. The people of Gridania will rest easier in the knowledge that they and the sylphs are united in their desire for peace. Wishing to cooperate, this one has written down the feelings of these ones. Please see that these feelings are conveyed to Horned One, Kamiesina. And with that, I believe we can lay the matter of Ramu to rest. That sylph elder's very reasonable, I must say. You could learn a lot from him. Was that a jibe? If so, I feel it only fair to observe that one of us wouldn't recognize reason if it punched her on the nose. Did I say fair? I meant reasonable. Anyway, we're going to head back to the Waking Sands and tell Minfilia all about it. Fear not. We will be sure to mention the instrumental part you played in all of this. And while we see to that, we should appreciate it if you would deliver Frixio's missive to the Adder's Nest. Elder Frixio, we humbly thank you for your time. It has been an honor. The honor is this one's, to Together, let the walking ones of Gridania and these ones find a way to live in peace. Alright, well, we did well, I would say. Please wait. Walking one again. This one is yet to give Walking One a token of this one's appreciation. Heck yeah. When these ones summoned Lord Amu, these ones were gifted this crystal. This one would now bestow the crystal upon Walking One as a symbol of these ones' trust. Sweet. Another one. There's 3. Got the initial, and then we got one from Ifrit. Red was the front. This one was not mistaken about Walking One. Walking One is destined to walk a fate far crueler than this one can imagine. Brilliant light from within Walking One enveloped the crystal. This one saw. Mark this one well. That crystal will one day be of use to Walking One. Walking One must keep that crystal safe at all times. Before Walking One returns to Gridania, this one would ask Walking One to watch Touched Ones. So long as Touched Ones are not troubled, Touched Ones will not make trouble. Walking One witnesses Touched Ones making no trouble, mayhap Walking One, and testify to Walking Ones of Gridania that these ones mean no harm. These ones' homeland is fraught with danger. This one marks down safe places to look out. Alright, so stand lookout east of Little Solace. Clark Skull, you heard that earlier from the Imperial. What is this? Oh. Okay. See the directions now. Because I was not standing on it. Ah, it's 4 feet to the left. There are tempered sylphs in the distance. You do not sense that they pose a danger if left alone. Okay. Nugradania. Go ahead and get an entry or let's go ahead. let's go ahead and get a note in here for say. I want the meeting with the Silks. Well, pretty long. Pretty long. So, the Sylphs have no desire for conflict, nor do they intend to summon an army. And so long as we leave the Templars be, we need not fear any aggression on their part. The Elder Seed Seer will be overjoyed to hear that the Sylphs have welcomed our overtures, and in the knowledge that they bear us no ill will, we may channel our resources towards tackling the more conspicuous threats to our security. You have done this nation great service, my friend. On behalf of all Gridanians, I give you my thanks. The Sylphic folk have long been friends to Gridania. The mere thought of being at war them pained the Elder Seed Seer to no end. But owing to your efforts, she will be able to rest easier. Being the benevolent soul that she is, my lady will surely try to find a way to reverse the tempering process. Once again, I thank you. Had the signs of the seventh dawn not offered to mediate between our peoples, suspicion and doubt may well have led us into needless conflict. Pray pass on my regards to Lady Minfilia. Oh, a little phone call here. Hello, Nia. Can you hear me? It is I, Minfilia. Eden Papalimo returned some little while ago, and they wasted no time in regaling me with the tale of your exploits. Thanks in large part to you, the name of the Primal may be struck from our list of enemies, and the Gridanians may turn their attention to more pressing matters. Well done. Yet the end of one tale is but the start of another. Pray return to the Waking Sands at your earliest convenience. I would apprise you of the present situation in person. It's kind of a little close of a chapter. Great. That's cool. Very well. So you are come to the Adder's Nest Command Center of the Order of the Twin Adder. Okay, cool. So for the Adder's Nest, the Command Center, Order of the Twin Adder. If you haven't reason to be here, pray take your leave. Hey, well, you know what? Alright, let's speak with Totoro at the Waking Sands, which I do believe I still have missives for. Hey, what's up, Thancred? Traipsing around in the woods is hardly my forte. It's only fitting that those two be the ones to assist you this time, lest you harbor concerns about me and my idle hands. Know that I will be busy conducting my own independent investigation while you entreat the sylphs. Cool. Did I miss Totoro? Wedge. Did I miss Totoro altogether? Sure did. Blew right past him. Well, if it isn't my favorite adventurer, welcome back, Nia. Lady Minfilia awaits you within the solar. Please enter at your own leisure. Wow, that's all you gotta say for yourself, Totoro. I was already in there. Alphanod. I am given to understand that the matter of Ramu has finally been resolved. I fear resolved bespeaks a permanence we cannot rightly claim. Yet I am well satisfied that the Lord of Levin will not trouble us in the foreseeable future. Your satisfaction is assurance enough for me. How fares the investigation? Well enough. Thancred is sparing no effort. There are many and one, just as you suspected. Their purpose, however, eludes us still. I see. I have been meaning to ask, but is Alice quite well? I feel as if I have scarcely seen her in recent days. Oh, you haven't, and nor have I, alas. Alice has chosen to walk her own path, stubborn girl. But you may be assured that our destination remains the same. And on that note, I take my leave of you. I trust the Baldesian report will serve you well. I take it we can proceed as discussed. Why do you ask? You scarce need my permission to act. Aha! I've returned. I have returned. I've returned. I have returned. It's good to see you, Nia. I've been looking forward to congratulating you on your triumph in the Twelveswood. Owing to your efforts, conflict has been averted. Truly, you have done the Scions proud. With that, we can strike Ramu from the list. So, who's next? The Sagan and Leviathan? The Lord of the World has not answered his minions' call of late, nor is he expected to do so in the near future. While the Sagan remain as aggressive as ever, they lack the quantity of crystals required to call forth their god. As with the Sylphs, we can leave them to their own devices, for a time at least. For a time bears repeating. We can ill afford to fall complacent. It is as Ishtola says, unless we know the minds of the beast tribes, we cannot predict with any certainty when next a primal will return to plague the land. This being the case, we must proceed with as much haste as prudence allows. Any word on Titan? The maelstrom keeps the kobolds under constant observation. We shall hear from them ere long, you may depend upon it. Indeed, so then, of all the known primals that have been active in recent times, we are left with Gridania. Wait, I meant Garuda. Gridania. Wait, I meant Garuda, who is the primal of the Ixal who lived near Gridania. Yes, that's what I meant. So many malms to cover. Would that there were a more efficient way to conduct our surveys. Were he still with us, we should not long have wanted a more practicable. That's what it should just be practical solution. Big wedge. She's out wrong there. Where in the world are you, Chief? But one sure step at a time. Henceforth, the Order of the Twin Adder will handle all matters pertaining to the Sylphs under the sage guidance of the Seed Seers. I bid you all enjoy a moment's respite. You have earned it. Is there something else, Nia? Beg pardon? A man named La Brea, sporting a red mask and robed in black. 12 Preserve. Prior to the calamity, the Askians took great pains to remain hidden. Why would they choose to cast off their veil of secrecy now? Gods, this bodes ill. We must take advantage of the present lull in primal hostilities and investigate this library. Learn all we can of him and his designs. I dread the Totter. Oh no! Totter. Taru. Oh. Oh. Sylph and Thanalin? At long last, this one finds walking one near. This one is most dependable of these ones, is sent by Elder One Frixio to help walking ones. Interesting. This one is called Neuraxia. This one comes as a friend. Let these ones be friends. Pleasure to meet you, Director. Family, it pleases me to know and to see ours continue to grow. One by one, the people of Eorzea are beginning to unite. Mia, drawn to the hope that shines within. Yet a darkness threatens to engulf this light. Never have I doubted the Askins' presence, but that they had grown so brazen as to carry out their work in plain sight fills me with a sense of deep foreboding. I am afraid there is no rest for the weary, Nia. We must delve further into the motivations of the masked man, the Askin, known as La Brea. This is the ideal moment to do so while our hands are not bound dealing with another primal. At present we know little and less about the Askins, only that destruction follows in their wake. I should not be surprised if these beings are behind the chaos that racks the realm. If my fears prove to be reality, we must do all in our power to stop them. Earlier, I sent word to each grand company to solicit cooperation. The Immortal Flames responded to the effect that they have information on potential sighting. Okay, let's do. About that. Let's just make this the index. And while I'm thinking about it, let's also I do bullet point. Is it just, yeah. Okay, so we want to do Grand Company. We want to do Immortal Flames. Earlier, I sent word to each Grand Company to solicit cooperation. The Immortal Flames responded to the effect that they have information on potential sighting. This is intelligence that we can ill afford to ignore. Go speak with Flame Commander Swift at the Hall of Flames in Ul'dah to inquire further. How you go about the investigation thereafter, I leave wholly to your discretion. Ul'dah. But whatever you do, do never forget that we are dealing with the unknown. You cannot take too many precautions. Be safe, Nia. Wait a minute, I know you. The carriage ride into Gridania, right? It's me, Brimond. How in the hells did you end up here, lass? Ah, never mind. You can tell me that later. I've got to ask you something first. This might sound strange, but you haven't by chance seen a fella that looks exactly like me. I'm looking for my twin brothers, see? And I heard they might have come through here. Could be dead, for all I know. At least it feels like I've been chasing ghosts for an eternity. Right. Tataru? Good evening, Nia. I trust your investigation is faring well. Thank you. Alright, so the Hall of Flames. What are you doing? What are you doing? Chewie, what are you doing? The masked man? Ah, you're come on behalf of the Scions, of course. Yes, as we've already relayed to Lady Manfreda, there has been a sighting of this rogue near about eastern Denmark. A brass-bladed stationed at Highbridge described him in detail when he alerted us to suspicious activity. I would point you to the witness. I'm afraid he died not 2 days ago, slain by a marauding horde of government. Fate can be a cruel mistress, but do not be too quick to despair. Being situated on a trade route, Highbridge sees its fair share of travelers. Folk are always coming and going, and some among them may well have caught a glimpse of your target. You could do worse than to speak, but a merchant named Hihibaru. The fellows always starve for your present, and he no doubt welcome your attention, whether or not you have coin or not. Alright, so off to Highbridge. I guess I can't dry bone right there. Highbridge. Where we will leave it. Thanks for stopping in and following along with the story of Final Fantasy XIV. Thanks for watching.